Can we get Mr. Williams out the breakout room for me? I don't have anything for him.
Oh, my apologies, Judge. I thought I had given you, co-host.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Mr. Williams,
Yes.
oh no. I'm gonna send you a note, attorney. I want you to read the note, okay?
Okay.
Sent it. You ready, Miss Sandy?
Yes, Judge.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Mylena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no smoking, no driving or riding any vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that your face may be seen on screen. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right, I see you ready, Miss Sandy. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Clifton Williams. This is ticket number P10988522. Count 1, drove while unlicensed. Count 2, improper plates. Also calling ticket number P1244836. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Count 3, defective brake lights. Also calling ticket number P434455. 1 count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Jovian Nefsu on behalf of Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Clifton Jason Williams.
All right. This is a date time set for. It is arraignment on 2 of the tickets, I believe, and then on the last ticket, one of the tickets is an arraignment, ticket number P1244836. The other 2 tickets are arraignments on bench warrants. How do you want to move forward?
Judge, as to the arraignments, my client will stand mute. We ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, and we waive formal reading of the charges.
All right. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Any bench warrants that may be out there at this time, the court is going to ask that they be set aside and we enter pleas of not guilty on his behalf on those as well. How do you want to proceed today?
As we have worked out the matter fully, I believe, with the city attorney. And we have no objections to the offer. So as far as P1244836, those 3 counts will be entirely dismissed. As far as SP4344551, the single count will be dismissed. And as far as SP1098522, my client will plead responsible to improper plates, and the other count will be dismissed.
Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes, it is.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. I'm gonna ask you to keep your voice up for me because I do have a court reporter who needs to record this, okay, sir?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today, sir?
No, they didn't.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give away any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to the date of, this will be July the 20th of 2020. Were you in the area of East Nevada and Mound Road in the city of Detroit? You would have been driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did the car have improper plates on it at the time?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
We stipulate.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2 of ticket number P 10985222 and dismiss count 1 of that ticket, dismiss ticket P 434455, and dismiss ticket P 1244836 in its entirety. Mr. Williams, you're trying to get your license back?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you owe some civil infractions that you need to take care of, sir. They come up to about $1,200.
Okay.
Okay, you need to take care of those. Pay any reinstatement fees that may be out there as well. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, on this current ticket. How long is it gonna take you to pay those other costs and fines off?
The 1,200.
Yes,
Is it
it's a little over 1,200.
a little over 1,200?
Yeah.
Probably about a month.
Okay, all right, that's a substantial amount of money.
Your Honor, I can send them down there, like, you can talk to the cashier, see if they can work on some kind of payment plan, so he can get everything taken care of, including the current, fine amount he's gonna owe for the improper plates.
Okay. Okay, that's what I'm considering right now, is how much I'm gonna charge him for a fine on the improper plates. Sometimes I'm real nice, sometimes.
Since he already has a considerable amount to pay, can we waive the fines and costs on that improper plates?
I can, but Mr. Williams, if I do that, that means you have to pay the rest of your stuff up, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on this, because he does owe a substantial amount of money on the rest of his, tickets, and I want him to be able to pay that so he can get his license back. Have you ever been licensed, sir?
Yes.
Okay,
Uh,
you already had the license, you just need to get it back now.
yes.
All right, so come down here, try and make a plan so that you can be able to pay any of the reinstatement fees that you need to pay. That will help you get clearance to be able to get your ticket, to get your license back as well, okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, all right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank your attorney for fighting for you.
Thank you, Your
Judge.
Honor.
You're welcome, have a good day. Attorney Potts, who do you have ready?
Antonio Walker is ready. Woodard is ready. Nashawn Williams is ready. Donnell Whitley is ready. And Janine Williams is ready.
Okay, what were the ones you didn't have offers on?
I do not have an offer. Let me just double check my email again. I do not have an offer for Woolman, Walton, and Carlton Williams.
Woolman, Antonio
Waltz.
Walker,
No, I have an offer for Walker. I don't have an offer for Walton,
Oh,
Walton.
Walton, okay.
Yeah, and Carlton Williams.
And Carlton Williams, okay, Carlton Williams just signed in.
Yeah,
But Walton and, Walton, okay, I can bring
Woolman,
everybody
yeah.
else. Oh. Please leave yourself on mute until I call your matter. Janine Williams?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, yes, ma'am.
Stephanie Wood.
Now calling the matter of People versus Janine Williams. This is ticket number SP 1241221. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P78607, on behalf of Ms. Williams, who appears via Zoom. Ms. Williams, please state your name for the record, ma'am. Ms. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Janine Williams.
Oh, I think my computer made it pause. Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a form of reading, stand mute, and enter a not guilty plea. And we'd like to set this matter for a pretrial.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. I will set this matter for a pretrial on the date of July 11th, 2022. That will be at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, ma'am, okay? That's going to
Thank
be
you.
via Zoom. You're welcome. The same way you zoomed on that same number, do it on the 11th. Only it's going to be in the morning time, okay? July 11th in the morning.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay, ma'am?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Antonio Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of People versus Antonio Walker. This is case number P1244749. Count 1, defective brake lights. Count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Also calling ticket number P1244751. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, please state your name for the record, sir.
Antonio Walker.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a form of reading, stand mute, and enter a not guilty plea. There was a recommendation that Mr. Walker enter a guilty plea to improper plates. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mr. Walker, it's my understanding, however, that you want to take advantage of this offer today?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay, no worries. Could you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your
Yes,
hand
ma'am.
down. I heard you. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Potts in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
did you still want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 31st of 2021. Were you in the area of French Road and Gratiot in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates on it at that time?
Ma'am, to my knowledge, everything on that vehicle was right. I just had got the vehicle, or whatnot, and I was just taking it somewhere to park it, but I got pulled over in the process. So to my knowledge, the place was right on the vehicle. Title just wasn't switched to my name.
That's fine. So do you want to have a bench trial or a jury trial, sir? A bench trial is a trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact. A jury trial is with 6 citizens of the city of Detroit who listen to that same information and decide based on that.
Yes.
Mr. Walker, do you want to have a bench trial or a jury trial?
Go with a bench one. I mean,
Okay. I'll have this set for a bench trial on the date of August the 9th, 2022. That'll be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Sir, if you say that you did everything was proper, I can't take a plea on it. That's why you have to have a bench trial.
oh, but no, what I was saying was I didn't know that the
It's
plate.
too late. It's too late. You just told me, to your knowledge, you said on the record with the court reported typing, to your knowledge, everything was fine.
That's when I came, when they picked me up for the vehicle, they told me that the only thing that I had to do was go and get the title switched over to my name. And they was going to drop the other tickets that they had gave me, and that's what I had did. That's what I did. I did exactly what you guys had told me to do. So I mean, for the
Do you have paperwork?
Oh, they after when I went to the when they let me out, they told me to take the title up to the front of the office, to the front of the building or something like that. And I gave it to a clerk up there, and I didn't get no paper. That's what I'm saying. I probably just misunderstood what you was just saying or something when you said that. But I would take the driving the bold plate ticket in order to drop the other tickets. I just misunderstood what you had said.
Oh. Now I'm totally confused.
I think I can clear this up, Your Honor. Mr. Walker, on the date and time and location when you were pulled over by the police, did you have the car properly registered?
No, sir. I just had got the vehicle.
Well, let me ask another question. Did you not have the car properly registered because you did not switch the title over yet?
Yes, sir. The title wasn't switched over yet.
Your Honor, I think with that information, you can accept the plea to improper plates, possibly.
Let me pass this matter and come back.
Okay.
Go over there and the air blew it over. All right, you gonna have to hold tight, Mr. Walker. Now I got to see if I can accept that.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Derek Woodward,
Yes. Yes.
all right, sir, I'm calling your matter. Now I'm calling the matter of the people versus Derek Woodard. This is ticket number P1239123. Count 1, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Woodard. Mr. Woodard, please state your name for the record, sir.
Excuse me.
Please state your name for the record, sir.
Derek McKay Woodard.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a formal reading, stand mute, and enter not guilty plea. Mr. Woodard would like to enter a plea to improper plates with the understanding that the other matters will be dismissed.
Is that right, Mr. Woodard?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, before you go to the factual basis, I'm sorry, can you, Mr. Woodard wanted to accept the plea to improper plates with the understanding that the factual basis will be made for the improper license, the original charge.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Thank you.
All right. So I don't know if I got it all, so I'm gonna start again, Mr. Woodard. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Woodard, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
No, ma'am.
Do you talk to Mr. Potts today?
Yes, ma'am.
He's an attorney. I know he may not have told you, but he's an attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you talked to him about your case today?
Yes, ma'am.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, do you still want to move forward with the plea today?
Yes, ma'am. Guilty.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 31st of 2021. Were you in the area of Hubble and Pilgrim Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And at the time you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause in the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates and going to dismiss counts 1 and 3 of that ticket. So you have several tickets in default right now, several civil infractions. Did you know that?
No, ma'am. I thought I took it through expungement. I had went for a expungement. They ain't never let me know nothing back. I followed through every procedure they sent me through.
An expungement or bankruptcy?
Bankruptcy, yeah.
So with bankruptcy, just because you go through bankruptcy, it doesn't negate your civil liability for traffic tickets.
Oh.
Okay?
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
misdemeanors, just so you know for the future, you can declare bankruptcy, that doesn't release your liability for government matters like these.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You said he had 7 of them. Seven civil infractions. There you go. Yeah, 8. Oh. All right, you have 10 that you need to pay back to the court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
They have not been discharged. And it looks like you have 2 reinstatements. and 2 reinstatement fees. So you need to pay those in order for you to be able to get your license back, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Could you tell me how much they is? Do you know?
I can tell you the total. You owe $2,086.
2,000.
Yes.
Could I,
So you
could
might
I
wanna
get a
come up-
plan of, huh?
Yes. So what you want to do is come up here and come to the first floor and tell them that you need to get established a payment plan to be able to pay these fines and costs back, okay?
Okay, when could I come up there tomorrow?
You can come up there tomorrow, yep, and start doing that. I'm not gonna charge you any additional money. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on this current ticket so that you can work on these other costs and fines that you need to get taken care of, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Good luck
All
to
right,
you, sir.
have a blessed and wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ms. Williams, Nashawn, is it Nashawn?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Nashawn Williams. This is ticket number 734440. Count 1, no operator's license in possession. Also calling ticket number 734441. Count 1, defective front light. Count 2, no registration. Count 3, failed to produce evidence of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Nashawn Williams.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a formal reading, stand mute, and enter not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that Ms. Williams plead responsible to blockading traffic, the understanding that all the remaining matters will be dismissed, and we ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
How you want to move? The court is going to enter a plea of not guilty for your client's behalf. Is that how you want to move forward, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
All right. If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney? That would have been Mr. Potts in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me you want to take a plea of responsible. That means I'll read from the ticket and then give you a fine that goes with that civil infraction. You understand that, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, on the date of December the 23rd of 2021, in the area of Van Dyke and Stockton Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Williams was driving a 2012 Chevy vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading on count 2 of ticket 734441. Dismiss counts 1 and 3 of that ticket and dismiss ticket 734440 in its entirety. Ms. Williams, the fine for blockading is $175. Civil infractions are due 14 days after there is a plea. Is that enough time for you to pay that?
Yes.
You sure, ma'am?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. I'll have it due no later than April the 4th of 2022 then, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you. Donnell Wheatley? Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm him.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Donnell Wheatley. This is ticket number P1236930. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with council, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts, on behalf of Mr. Whitley. Mr. Whitley, please state your name for the record, sir.
Donnell Jamal Whitley.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a formal reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that Mr. Whitley enters a guilty plea to improper plates, and we ask the court to adopt the recommendation with the understanding that the remaining matters will be dismissed.
Okay, is that your understanding, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, but if you would like to raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today? Mr.
No,
Walker,
Your
can you
Honor.
please stop moving? Or cut off the camera? Not you, Mr. Luke, I'm sorry. It's very distracting. All right. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Mr. Wheatley, okay?
Okay.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 31st of 2021. Were you in the area of Greenfield and Chalfont Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was that car unregistered at the time or untitled? The Secretary of State's office?
No, it was titled. I just didn't have a plate because I had to wait to get in the Secretary of State because they were still bagged up. But I had just put a motor in there. I was just seeing how the motor was running. I really wasn't driving it.
So you registered it with the Secretary of State's office?
Yes.
Was it registered on that day?
Yes, well, I didn't have the plates, but it was in my name. Because I was still waiting to get in the Secretary of State, but I end up going around a couple of corners and got pulled over.
So when you were driving it, the plate wasn't actually registered in your name?
No, just the truck.
So you did not have proper plates on the car at the time you were driving it?
No.
But it's not improper plates, it's unregistered, and he just said that he had registered the car. I don't know how to get around it, Attorney Fox.
No, I didn't have the plates. It was just the truck was in my name, but it wasn't registered with the plates.
So are you saying that you had the car titled to yourself, but you didn't register it with the Secretary of State?
Correct.
Oh, that's what I mean by unregistered. So unregistered means that you can have a title in your name, but it has to be registered every single year with the Secretary of State's office. Had you registered that vehicle that year with the Secretary of State's office?
No.
Oh, there we go. Satisfied, Attorney Fox?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
There's stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to count 2, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 1 and 3 will be dismissed. Sir, are you currently employed or have a source of income?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60 days.
Is that going to be enough time, sir?
Yes.
Sure, you pausing. That gives me concern. You need a little bit more time? It's okay if you do.
Yeah, I can use some more time, yes.
I'm gonna give you 90 days. Will that be
Okay.
enough time?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna give you until 6/21 to have that paid, okay? 22.
Okay,
Okay, you don't have to pay it all at once. You can break it down a little bit if you need to, okay, sir?
okay,
Okay, well, pay that fine, okay?
okay. Can I go to the, can I do it at the kiosk?
You can, okay? You sure can.
Okay, how do I do it? Cause I never did it before.
I don't know how to do it, but I've seen them in the building. So go to it, and one of the options should be 36 District Court, and click on it. And you should be able to enter your name in and pull up your tickets, okay, with your address,
Okay,
okay? If not, call down to 36 District Court and ask how you go about using the kiosk, and hopefully somebody can direct you, okay?
okay.
All right, good, Mr. Weavy?
Yes, Your Honor.
If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay? Have that paid by June 21st, okay?
Okay,
All right, have a good day, sir.
okay.
Mr. Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna recall this matter. Recalling
Okay.
the matters of the people versus Antonio Walker. He had 2 tickets. We began calling this and taking this plea earlier, and we had to stop in the middle of it to get some clarification. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, again, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Walker.
Mr. Walker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Antonio Walker.
Now, you're already under oath, so I'm gonna keep you under oath. I'm gonna ask you a very specific question, okay, Mr. Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The Chevy vehicle on the date of August 31st, 2021, was it registered at the Secretary of State's office at that point in time?
No, ma'am.
Seeing that he was already under oath, did you have plates on that at that point in time, sir?
The plates that was on there, yes. It was plate
Okay.
on it.
There was a plate on it, but you didn't have any, but it wasn't registered with the Secretary of State's office, correct?
No, ma'am.
All right. Satisfied, Attorney Fox?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to improper plate, dismiss count 1 and 2 of ticket P 1244751, and dismiss ticket P 1244749 in its entirety as well. Mr. Walker, when it's unregistered, then the plates aren't proper, because that means that the car has not been, activated for that particular year, okay? So that's why I can accept that plea, okay, Mr. Walker?
Okay.
Because if it's not registered, essentially, even though it's plates on the back of the vehicle, that means your plates aren't good either.
I know that.
I know, that's why I had to break it down. I had to think back and think what I need to ask you specifically, so that I can make sure that I help you understand, okay, Mr. Walker? So some people driving around now, and they have plates on it, and the plates are real plates. They not fake plates, right? But when they don't register every year with the Secretary of State's office, then that makes them not valid or not good for that year until they register, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Mr. Walker, I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay, Mr. Walker? 30, 60 days?
I'm gonna need a little bit of time. I'm going through a disability claim right now because I got epilepsy or whatever.
Okay,
So I'm going through some medical type of problems right now.
okay. I can give you some time, or would you like to do community service in lieu of cost and fine?
I can't even, they got me on no work type of thing deal right
Okay,
now, so.
well, you're gonna have to give
So
us some money then. I'm gonna assess a fine in the amount of $200. You think you can come up with $200 in 90 days?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until June 21st, 2022, okay? That gives you 3 months to try and find $200.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you struggle with that, Mr. Walker, since you've already told the court that you're having some disability issues, let us know, but I want to see some effort made. So don't call the court if you haven't done anything at all.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Your Honor, I see Ms. Woolman is out of the breakout room. I think we need to set her matter for a bench trial. I don't think she can make a factual basis to the, what was offered in the plea.
Okay, that's fine. You can unmute yourself, Ms. Woolman.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Callie Woolman. This is ticket number P1239111. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Woolman. Ms. Woolman, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Callie Woolman.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive formal reading, stand mute, and enter not guilty plea. I'd like to set this matter for a bench trial.
All right, at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ms. Woolman, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Potts in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. I will listen to the evidence, apply the law, and make a decision. That's how you want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set this for a bench trial before myself on August the 9th, 2022. You need to write that down. Got a pen? It's gonna be in the
Yeah.
morning instead at 9 a.m., ma'am. So same Zoom number though. It's gonna be via Zoom. Same way you zoomed in this afternoon, same number, but in the morning at 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, and I'll see you back then in that, okay?
Yep. Have a nice day.
You too, have a great day. That concludes this hearing. Thank you. And you were supposed to have 2 more. Do you have the other 2?
It was just one more. That was Walton. I mean, Woolman was the other one, but I still don't have an offer for Walton.
Or Williams, Carlton Williams, you have that one too, he's in there. He's
Oh,
in
yeah, that too. Forgot about him.
11 and 4. We doesn't have Chris Walton, Carlton Williams.
If we don't have an offer for Walton, I already talked to him about setting it for a pretrial.
Oh, he wants a pretrial?
Yes, if there was no offer available.
For what? There, Walton. Mr. Walton?
Yes.
All right, can you activate your camera for me, please?
Okay, let me figure this out.
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Walton. This is ticket number P1244361. Count one, pass on right. Count two, expired plate. Count three, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Also calling ticket number P1244363. One count of failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Walton. Mr. Walton, please state your name for the record, sir.
Christopher Walton.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a formal reading, stand mute, and enter a not guilty plea. I'd like to set this matter for a pretrial.
All right. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Sir, you would like to have a pretrial in this matter so we can try and get you an offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you trying to resolve this today or you need some time to think about it?
I need a little bit of time. Just a little bit.
I understand, Mr. Walton. That's why I asked, just to make sure, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm gonna adjourn this matter and set it for a pretrial on the date of July 11th, 2022. It's gonna be at the morning time instead at 8:30, sir. Same Zoom information, same way you zoomed in today. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay, Mr. Walton?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, I'll see you back. Remember, it's in the morning next time, July 11th, 8:30 a.m., okay, sir?
Yes, they will send me a reminder or no. I just gotta remember from
No, just go ahead and put it in your phone. Put it in your
July
phone.
11th, 8:30.
Yes, what you can do though is you can go to our website, 36district.org and sign up for a reminder on the website and they will send you a text message reminder.
Okay.
Okay?
July 11th, 8:30. Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Same Zoom information, okay, sir?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember so I can put it in my
You
notes.
can put it in your phone notes if you want to. I don't mind if the screen goes out so that you can remember it.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go. Yep, I was gonna say, because you seem like you're really trying to remember it, so I really want you
Oh
to come
yeah, I'm
back.
trying to get taken care of. Okay, I got it in there.
Okay, thank you so much. That concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Mr. Walton.
Thank you, you too.
I will, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Potts, Attorney Potts, I'm just trying to get the last offer. I think it's going to be improper plates on count 2. So go talk to him about it.
Okay, one second.
Okay, thank you.
He's okay with that, Judge.
Fantastic, thank you. Okay, all right, Mr. Williams, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me okay?
I can. If you're in the car that's moving, though, they need to pull over for a second.
Okay. You can go ahead. We put over.
Nope, the car's still moving. I can see it in the window.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the People versus Carlton Williams. This is ticket number P1238143. Count one, no proof of insurance. Count two, drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record, sir.
My name is Carlton Williams.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment or waiver from a reading, stand mute and enter not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that Mr. Williams plead to improper plates with the understanding that the other matter will be dismissed. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
At this time, is that right? The court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, but you want to take advantage of the offer, sir?
I'm pleading not guilty.
Okay, all right. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty. So did you want to just keep it at not guilty and have a bench trial or jury trial, or did you want to plead at this time, sir?
I'm gonna just plead at this time, Al.
Okay, all right. If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights? That would have been Mr. Potts.
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 15th of 2021. Were you in the area of Southfield Freeway Service Drive and Plymouth Road in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license not valid or proper or improper at the time?
They were suspended.
It was suspended. Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied,
Yes,
Your Honor.
ma'am.
Is there, and the other count is a civil infraction, so the court will dismiss that. I'm going to enter a plea on your behalf to the amended charge of improper plates on count 2 of this ticket.
Yes, ma'am.
Was this your car you were driving, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You say yes, it was?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay, sir? 30 or 60 days?
60.
Is that going to be enough time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna have it due no later than May the 23rd. Such a beautiful day too. All right,
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Williams, there are also, was it 10 reinstatement? You also have some reinstatement fees you owe the court. You are not gonna be able to get your license back until you pay those reinstatement fees. They're $45. Okay? For some
Yep, I
reason,
was
they
working
have,
on them.
you working on them?
Yep, I've been paying them off. I've been paying on them. They was more than what they was, so I've been paying down on them. I got receipts for them and all that.
Okay. How much have you given the court so far, Mr. Williams?
I owe now just $472 on the reinstatement fee.
Okay, and how much
I
have
was-
you given prior?
I owed it $827. So I'm down to,
Okay, I'm gonna waive your cost and fines, because I can see in the computer system that you have been paying on all these things, trying to keep them down. Okay? All right, but there's some late fees on them for some reason. I'm gonna waive the late fee cost on each one of them, so it's just the $45 ticket that you reinstatement fee you have to pay, okay?
yes, ma'am. Yeah, because I've been trying, I just been wanting to try to get my license, because my older sister been sick, and I've been wanting to go see her.
I understand, I was about to say, and I can see that you've made payments because you had a whole lot of tickets that now all you owe is the reinstatement fee. So I can tell you've been making payments and trying your hardest. So I'm not gonna give you any additional payments. I'm gonna waive it. And then I'm gonna get those extra, it's just gonna be the late fee. So it's only like $9 on is it 6 or 9? $9 on each one of the reinstatement fees, but I'll waive that. So that way, all you have to do is just pay the reinstatement fees back, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You are
I feel like
so
I just
welcome.
got married. I feel like I just got married, a late birthday present.
I'm glad to hear that. I can see your effort, okay? So I appreciate you
ma'am.
making that effort, but you can't drive until you get your license, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Thank you too. Have a blessed day.
You too, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I know.
Hey, y'all can drive now. You good. All right. Take us off YouTube, please.